Phillies. Number hunt for a home run crown. Next. Please. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jared Eichhoff, one of the top up-and-coming pitchers. Overhand curveball from a right-hander. Might have the best right-handed curveball from a starter.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Hey, no outs now.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side. Corson is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
So striding in, Roman Quinn. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
That's mine. Ball.
Anderson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And now Bryce Harper, although his home run total is one of the league's best, his pace of hitting him out of the park has slowed down a bit here in the second half.
Yeah, but he gives himself a chance. I know it's slowed a little bit, but if you polled a lot of guys in the big leagues, you hitting that 4, 5, 6 homer range, you'll take that over the course. Average that out. 6 times 6, that's 36 bombs. I know you're not winning any home run titles, but you might have a chance to hang in there.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hips started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hills.
Umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, RICHGALE. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the...
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
The windup and the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in
Hey,
left
nice
center.
lift,
He's
kid.
got a
That
base
boy.
hit, possibly more. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Dan Corson.
Hey, drive that pitch.
Into the box,
Here we go.
Dan Corson, and it's fouled away. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One and one.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball.
Hey,
Your
let her
eyes
rip, let her
light
rip.
up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Kingery's there. Hernandez at second, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The batter,
0 for 1 for
the
him here in
shortstop.
this one.
Tim Anderson.
Hey, need you right here. One time. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1 and 1. Corson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away.
See it driving. Let's go right here.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
And again a throw over, being especially careful here. Here's the 1 and 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Come on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 0-1 the count.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Here's the pitch. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Quinn going back on it.
You score.
But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double.
Here we go. This is you, baby.
Now batting, the catcher,
Hey, square one up.
Wellington
One time.
Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
All
right. Come on now. Let it fly.
1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Come on, big guy. Sear this one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Let's go now, one time.
Another full count pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 4 and the Phillies nothing. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Rhys Hoskins comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hey, come on now.
Shoots this one over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Stepping into the box,
JT
Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we got one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks.
Be Nick Williams, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Hey, now we got two.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 2 full. It's the White Sox 4 and the Phillies nothing.
Come on, baby.
Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada.
Leading off
As
for
we
the
are
White
all
Sox,
set to begin the
third
third inning
baseman.
in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Another 2-2 offering. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky
Up next for the White
Delmonico.
Sox, the left fielder, Nicky Delmonico.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike.
All right, 1 time.
The 0-1 on its way.
Here we go.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Grounded down the third baseline. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Geyer looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Geyer.
First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Delmonico leads off first with 1 away. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Come on, big guy. 1 time. Here we go.
A pause and the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Hey, let it
The
fly
batter,
up there, huh?
the center fielder,
Stepping in now, Ryan Cordell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
One 0 count. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count.
Hey,
He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Let's go, kid. Come on, 1 time right here.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Count. It's 3-1.
Yeah, come on now, big guy.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's got to hurry. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Up.
Popped him up. Casilla over to his left.
I got it.
And he brings it in on the warning track. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping in, Scott Kingery.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Scott Kingery.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, one away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching and that at that, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Digging in, Jared Eichhoff. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this
Batting
could
ninth,
be another 1,
the
2,
pitcher,
3 inning form.
Jared.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hey, 2 away now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Whoa.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. White Sox on top, 4-0. Ready for
Hey, let
another
her
chance?
fly, let her
Rich
fly
Leading off
right
with the
Gale.
White
He
Sox.
reached on a single
The
in his
pitcher.
first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan.
Hey, come on now, big
I'd be
dog, get your
surprised
pitch.
if they don't attack him a little bit
Hey,
more
one
carefully
time, right
this
now.
AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready for another shot now, Dan
Up next for the White
Corson.
Sox.
He's been great lately,
The
and it's
second
resulted in his being
Dan
awarded with the American League
Corson.
Rookie of the Month
Let's go,
award.
right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Round it. Find the ball. Find the ball.
On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth. So there are two gone now in the White Sox fourth.
Batter,
And
number
up
7.
next, it'll be Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Here we go now. One at a time.
All right, come on now. One time. Get a
The
piece.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Get your pitch here squared up.
Here's another 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 4 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. Back to the top
Leading
of
off
the
for
lineup
the
as they're
Phillies.
still looking for their first
second
base
baseman.
runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He
All right,
has,
now
but
get
we'll see
ahead.
if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hernandez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. In now, Roman Quinn.
The
He
center
flew out
fielder,
in his
number
last
24.
at-bat.
And with his speed,
Roman.
he's one of those rare guys who you
Win.
actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Get ahead. Stay ahead now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
High in the air out to center field. Cordell is over.
I got it.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now a pitch on the way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
And there's ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the White Sox 4 and the Phillies nothing. Into the box, Jose Abreu, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Jose Abreu.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
First offering on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Hey, let her fly right here.
The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Nice lead. Find me a barrel right here.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing.
Lines of tiring it right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next the catcher Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo.
Come on, baby. See it.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. So Anthony Dominguez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
The left fielder, number 30, Nicky Delmonico.
In now, Nicky Delmonico, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Dominguez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Let her rip, let her rip.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Digging in, Brandon Guyer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brandon Guyer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
See him rip it up there.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Ryan Cordell would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Casilla on second. Moncada at first. 2 out in the inning.
All right, hold up.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies.
Leading up for the Phillies.
He'll lead things off
The
as we
first
begin
baseman,
the home fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And
now
batting,
the
catcher,
catcher,
JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Yeah, we got one out here.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind
I
first.
got it.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Standing in, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus
number
far.
5, Nick Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Zero.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 down now.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Oh, you take it.
Mine.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail here 4-0. Ready now for the White Sox, Ryan Cordell.
Leading off for the
He
White
comes
Sox,
in 0 for 2
the
thus
center
far.
fielder, Ryan Cordell.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, need you on. Here we go.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Up next
Standing
in
in
Chicago,
now, Rich
the pitcher,
Gale.
Rich
He swings and sends
Gale.
a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to
next for the
go
White Sox,
Dan Corson.
the second
He got on
baseman.
top of one and was
Dan
a ground out victim last
Corson.
time.
See it drop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
this one up. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping up now, Michael Franco. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fouled off. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Geyer is there to put it away for out number 1. One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
Get ahead of him right
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Popped him up. Anderson waits on it.
Ball. Mine.
2 gone.
Your
Gene
attention,
Segura
please.
will get the call
He's
here as he'll hit
Philly.
for the pitcher.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He enters play here at 288, 8 home runs and 38 runs batted in.
Plays a 1 here.
Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Brown down the first baseline, fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. We're through 6 full, and the White Sox are out in front, 4-0. Tommy Hunter is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
So stepping in, Tim Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2.
There you go. Find it.
Into
Find
right
it.
field. That's a base hit. So coming to the plate, Jose Abreu.
Now
the
batting.
previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's 2 for 3.
Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, let her rip one time.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
The 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now batting, the catcher. Wellington.
Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Boy, nice take.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Runners on first with 1 down.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Hard hit at third. Franco has it. Hernandez at second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they
Ladies
go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The second baseman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled away.
Hey, let's go right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
That pitch is out.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Geyer is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. So digging in now, Roman Quinn. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Roman Quinn.
The pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Here's the 0-1. Pops this one up. And no one will track it down. High and deep to straightaway right. Geyer racing back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Ballpark, then you better get on the gas, and that's what he did right there. That
The
fastball
right
was
fielder,
not
number
sneaking
3.
by him.
Right.
Into the box, Bryce
Harper.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
1 out now, 1 out.
The 1-0. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout.
Here we go,
One
guys.
out, nobody on. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
The first baseman, number 17.
Stepping in now,
Rhys
Hoskins.
Hoskins.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, we got
2 out, nobody on. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Here we go, boys.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Grounder down the line at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the White Sox 4 and the Phillies 1.
Your
Jose
attention,
Alvarez
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as he'll
Phillies.
do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Coming to the plate now, Yoan Moncada.
Leading
in
off for the
prior
White Sox,
at-bats against Jose
the third
Alvarez. Small
Yoan
sample, a perfect 1 for 1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. Hey, way to
And
spit
this
on
is
that
low,
one. Good
ball
eye.
1. Moncada, 23 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Alvarez, the former Angel, he was acquired via trade last year.
He's not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Into the box now, Nicky Delmonico.
The left
It
fielder,
was a
number 30.
flyout for him in his last trip.
Delmonico.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to first. The double play. Now to the plate, Brandon Guyer. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Come on, ball, get it. Make a turn. Pick up the ball.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
Well, you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Up next for the White Sox.
In now, Ryan Cordell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
Looking good. Nobody better up
Looking
there.
for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey,
didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. A man left for the White Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
JT Realmuto.
Nobody out here. Nobody.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And over the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and they'll reach it first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it, huh?
Grounded to first. Taken in by Abreu. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
2 down now, 2 down.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow.
Ball, ball, ball.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. They trail it 4-1. James McCann will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
McCann.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edilberto Ramos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Hit you by Ramos.
Hey, you can do it.
Now
no
playing left and batting 9. Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 3 homers and 11 RBIs.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, get on for us here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Hey, see it and drive it. Let's go.
Now it's 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Tim Anderson waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Right here, kid.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a
drive
ball.
those guys in. Here we go.
Corson stands at first with 1 out. Down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now batting.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Abreu.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. White Sox leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Ladies
Nate Jones comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
The White Sox, number 65, Nate Jones.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. He
Leading
struck
up
out
for the
and
Phillies.
flied out 0 for 2
The
so
shortstop,
far.
Hey, not
Scott
impossible, but
Kingery.
highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Hey, come on, guys.
Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit to first. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
McCutchen.
Hey, here we go now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. Jones 33 years old. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, we got one.
One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
High in the air into shallow left center. Anderson is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez.
The second baseman.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. RICHGALE with his 4th win this season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Nate Jones records the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.